We are in a Swedish supermarket in Stockholm, Sweden, and we're going to do a little shopping for the weekend. This is the section for the milk and the yogurts. So we are going to choose the yogurt that we want to use for the weekend. We're going to choose different flavors and different amounts of fat because they come in varieties, very many different varieties. And so this is what we are looking at. We usually like the forest fruits, and we like also the strawberry and some vanilla and banana. And so this is what we are going to pick now. They usually come in 1 liter or in 1.5 liters, and they are usually very, very tasty. The prices that you're going to be seeing here are in Swedish crowns because we are in Stockholm in Sweden in a supermarket. Please just try to convert to your own currency. If you're in Kenya, you can just put a 0 and it will be just like Kenyan shillings. So if it's 1 crown, it means that in Kenya it would be 10 shillings. It's much easier for you to convert. We're also going to buy milk, and here we're going to buy some lactose-free milk because we usually at times like to use the milk that doesn't have lactose. It's usually good for the stomach. But we also buy the normal milk to cook our tea because usually when we cook the Kenyan tea, then we need the real whole milk so that it tastes much better. And so we're just going to walk around and pick a few things that we need for our weekend. Usually we have a variety of very many things. So it's just to have the list in your head or to write it somewhere and you pick what you want. Here we have the freezing boxes. Usually the freezing boxes are for the vegetables because of the winter. During the winter, we are not able to get any fresh vegetables, and therefore they are frozen and kept in such freezers where you pick and you cook, and usually it's just as good as the fresh vegetables. So this is a very good way to conserve vegetables if you live in a country where there's winter. But if you live in a place like Kenya, then usually you just grow them all the year round. So it really doesn't matter for you. But for us here, we have to rely on this so that we are sure to have some. And here we have some salmon that we love so much. This salmon is usually in pieces, and they're very good, and they are very good because you can just put it on the pan and put some lemon pepper on it and some little lemon, and you can eat it with some fish sauce and some potatoes and some vegetables and some salad, and it's very good and it's very easy to prepare and it takes a very short time. So we usually love this because it's easy for us to prepare for the family. And here, as we do our shopping, you usually do everything yourself. So you pick what you want to buy, you weigh it yourself, you take the price yourself and stick it on the packet, and then you have a little scanner that you scan yourself. So you just pick and scan as you go, and at the end you're just going to pay to a machine, and then you walk out. You see this process as we proceed on. And so here even we have some baked cakes and baked buns that you can actually buy there in the frozen side. And here we have the herbs. So here we can buy your herbs. You can buy your herbs in little bottles. There are different tastes. There's oregano, there's everything that you need. So you can just pick what you need and then you take it with you and you use it and your food will be very tasty. So we needed some lemon pepper, and that's what we have picked for our fish. And you can also buy some spaghetti and some pasta. They're usually quite cheap. The price is very, very good in these shops. And also you can buy some little tomato paste that is good when you're going to make your minced meat, because this is very good. We usually mix it. We usually like to fry our meatballs with it so that it will be a meatball sauce, which is actually quite easy to make, and we love doing it. And we will buy a few of these packets. Usually they are just tomatoes that are crushed and put in this packet. And they're usually a very good price. At the same time, we are just walking around and looking for whatever else we might need. And here they have a lot of these conserves, of fish and a lot of things, but we don't usually buy these ones. You can see that this is flour that's good for baking or for making your chapatis or whatever you want to cook. So they come in different types and different brands, and you can buy them if you want. And here we have some pasta that we have already picked. And here we have big packets of dishwasher tablets that we need for our dishwasher. So we're going to pick one big packet that we can use for at least more than 1 month. And here we have more and more spaghetti. That's quite a lot for that price. And of course, we've already picked that. And so we just go around in the supermarket so that we can see what the supermarket has to offer. And here we have some little, these are cereals, that's for breakfast. They're very good to eat with the yogurt that we bought. But we've already picked the brand that we like. Usually there are very many brands, and these brands usually are just brands, with different amount of sugar, amount of the grains, the whole grain, and so on. So usually you have your own taste and you pick what you like. So we are picking one of these packets because we need it for our dishwasher, like I said. And we've already picked a lot of things that we have weighed and we have already scanned. So we already know the price that we are going to pay as we move around. This is very easy because you are able to really keep to your budget and you know how much you're going to pay. And you can actually return it if you don't want as you walk around. And we need some honey, so we are going to pick some of this honey that we love so much. So we're going to pick one of these that we love to put in our tea, like our Kenyan tea when we drink it. And usually you come with your own bags to put your food or your products. And we've picked our IKEA bags that are quite strong, and they're going to be able to carry the heavy goods that we have, because when you buy the liquids and the milk, it can be quite heavy. So the IKEA bags are very, very stable and very good for that. And here we need some bulgur. Some sort of rice that is made from wheat, I think. And we just cook it more like rice, and we love it. So we're looking for some, but it looks like what we like is finished. So we have to look for an alternative. We usually like the one that is the big bits, they're broken into big or small or medium. So we love the big ones, and they look to be finished. But we just picked a bigger bag, so it doesn't matter. And now we have finished doing our shopping, and we are going to pay. So you just put this little scanner that you had in that hole, and the price comes up, and you just blip your card, and you've paid. And after that, you just take the receipt, because you're going to need this receipt to actually open the door. There's a little barrier at the door that you're going to need to open, and you use the receipt to open it. And now we are gone, and we are outside, and we're just packing our things in the car so that we can drive home and enjoy our weekend. And so I hope that you have been enjoying this trip with us. And let's just go on and see what we are going to do. So we usually, like I said, pack our things in our bags ourselves. Here you do everything yourself. Nobody helps you with anything. You pick your things yourself, you pay yourself, and you pack in your car yourself. And of course you drive yourself home, and you're going to pack them out of your car yourself. You do everything yourself. It's very, very good. Now we are ready to drive home. And so we are now on our way home. And today is a very, very, very cloudy day. I think it's going to rain, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, I hope you've really enjoyed shopping with us and enjoy a bit of Stockholm. Thank you. Bye.